Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to the Cataclysm, and the channel, of course. I am Vormithrax. This is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. We are still working on Dead Evil 2. Hopefully this will be our last evening of it. I was going to try to finish it up on Friday, and then I missed Mondays, and yeah, so let's try to get this thing finished up. Yeah, William Ashley, our unwilling mutant. We're hanging out here at the Necropolis, having some fun. Almost died multiple times last time we played. It was good times. I had a lot of fun. A couple of really close calls that we just barely squeaked out of. So, very dangerous place. We haven't even actually gotten to the hard part yet. We haven't even gotten to the hard part. The above ground hard part was just the super evolution that we've got running on. But, yeah, so many predators. And the odd issue I figured out after the broadcast when I was editing, all of the necromancers that are running around, when they're reviving the zombies, they're actually reviving them into higher forms. They're actually reviving and evolving. So I saw multiple times during my editing process where I had the Hulk I had to deal with that suddenly showed up. Well, that's because a Necromancer raised a Brute and turned him into a Hulk. I had a skeleton go down, and the Necromancer raised it into a skeletal Juggernaut. So there were like 3 different times just in the editing process when I wasn't even really looking for it that I saw specifically those occasions where the Necromancers are actually behaving as Necromancer masters. They're not just reviving the dead zombies, the dead enemies, they're reviving them and upgrading them. And it was like every single time I noticed a Necromancer do his thing, it was actually an upgraded version, if that type of zombie had an upgrade. So I think that's partly why I'm seeing so many super nasties, is because all of these things the Necromancers are building back up again, it's auto-evolving them. So yeah, good times. There's a couple of really obvious examples of it happening when I was doing my editing. So yeah, so that's happening. Somebody might need to look into that, because that's a bit more power than they need. And I don't know if it's Necromancers in particular that they're having the issue, or if it's in combination with the weird evolution stuff I've got going on because of my game world settings. So yeah, that's if somebody wants to look at it, feel free. It's interesting. Yeah, beyond that, we managed to get our vehicle back into this little corner here. It was a bit of a struggle. We killed 400 or 500 zombies in the course of trying to make this happen. And once we got it up here, we made a trip down into the Necropolis, down into the lower levels. Worked our way into the facility and have cleared a little bit of it, but ran into some more problems. So there's the character again, if you're new to this particular playthrough. Skill-wise, we're pretty much at the top of all the crafting stuff that I care about. Weapon-wise, oh, it's so slow and so hard to raise military stuff. It's just bad. Hey there, Sildadia. Thanks very much for the resub. 4 months. Yeah, I still have a big issue, I think, with the focus and morale system. It's so slow. Yeah, I'm not going to gripe about it too much, but yeah, it's bad. But other than that, we got some stuff, we got some skills, we got some traits, all that good stuff. I think most of you guys have been following along this particular playthrough, so I don't want to go over it all in too much detail. But there's a character sheet for people that are new and are curious. There's our gear. I do need to do some repairs. We just dragged our sorry ass back to the vehicle after we almost died for like the 3rd time in the Necropolis. We have flat used up all of my healing RX-12 jet injector applications. We're down 3 out of 5 of the stimulant deliveries. We made good use of them, but yeah, we had to pull out some of the good stuff to survive in some of the situations we found ourselves. I need to do some fixing. We need to fix up some stuff. Re-ammo up, and then I'm not sure. So the goal is to finish this challenge up. The Necropolis I'm doing kind of because it was here, and I wanted people to kind of see what it looked like. But we're going to hit a point in the Necropolis where I can't really progress much further. There's just going to be huge numbers of chicken walkers, and I really don't have an effective way of dealing with chicken walkers. Yeah, they're just so hard to deal with in confined spaces where you can't maneuver. They can target you from anywhere they can see you, and they have their grenades, and you just instantly die. It's just really bad. Even with a control laptop, you can't. I've never successfully hacked a chicken walker with a control laptop. So I don't know if that's due to me not having super intelligent characters trying to do it. But yeah, I just don't think it's going to happen. So we'll give it a try. I'll at least push that far so we can see the chicken walkers. But I don't know how much further we'll be able to get from that. So if, depending on how that pans out, if I manage to not get myself killed and we've decided we're done looking around in the Necropolis, we do have way over here, north of me. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, bunker? There's a missile silo out here somewhere. I've lost. There it is. There's a missile silo right there. So that's kind of my fallback. That's the alternative to the original intent of the run. Originally, we were going to try to find a mine that had the Amigara Fault, but we've uncovered so much of the map, and we have yet to see a single mine. So I'm going to have to abandon that one. There's just no way I can just keep traveling around the map. It could literally take me weeks and weeks of real-world time to locate an Amigara Fault. It's one of the rarer finales for mines, and there's like half a dozen different mine finales. So the chances I'm actually going to find a mine and it's going to have the fault, it's not going to happen. So we're going to ditch that one. That's just not going to happen with especially with all the farm spam going on, taking up all the endpoints. So that's out. So we're going to probably use the missile silo. We'll see what other mischief we can get into. But this should be the last evening for this particular challenge. So if there's anything in particular you want to see this character try to do or try to take advantage of gear-wise, let me know, because we'll be finishing this one off. I definitely do not plan to continue this beyond this evening. So let me check in with chat, and we'll kind of get things moving here. Howdy, everybody. Did you ever make a magic focus weapon so you can cast and wield? There isn't one. Show me the one for animus. Oh wait, never mind. Now we have an animus one. You guys added that apparently. In between, I did update again. I think I forgot to change my settings. 9618 is what we're up to currently. 1 second, let me fix the bot. You. Alright, bot's updated. So yeah, we're on 9618. I just updated it. These weren't all of these weren't on the list last time I looked. So now we have an Animist Athame. Magical focus. Cast spells with it in your hand. A steel ritual knife used by Animus to draw blood for summoning. Their school rune is embedded in the crossguard. So I understand I could keep it in my hand, and it's like exempt from your hands must be empty to cast. Precise strike, block. I mean, as a weapon itself, it's okay. But does it give me any other kinds of an advantage? What do I use this for? Other skills. I don't know. Does it give me some other ability? I'm not sure why I need it. Short of being able to use it as a weapon and casting simultaneously. If that's its benefit, then I'll have to do some more looking, but either salty sweeted. No year-long challenge. We'll be out long before then. Alright. I didn't change anything other than updating. I mean, I didn't gain a skill or anything. I mean, we had all of these abilities previously, so there wasn't an Animus last time. So why it's showing up now, I don't know. Druid Composite Bow, I think that one was on the list. But I know a couple of these were missing last time I looked. And the infusing is what? The copper circlet? That's focusing. What's the infusing item? I forget. Oh, what's the But it's not on the enchanted list. I have no recipe for a copper infusion bracelet. Yeah, I don't know if I'm missing recipes or what. I just don't know. I haven't really pursued any of the enchanting stuff yet, so I don't know if I'm skill level locked, if I'm recipe deficient, or why certain things are not showing up. But I don't seem to have anything with the infusing quality for recipes. There, Deckard cane sugar. I think I remember seeing the infusion recipe at some point, but I don't have it on this one for some reason. I got no infusion recipes. So, yeah, if it's book dependent, then I may be missing whichever one. Gonna be, I assume, in this list. Beginner's Guide, Technomancy. Oops, I still got a Brew Shaka Root corpse in the in storage. Well, that's gonna be fun to deal with. Yeah, I don't think I have the Alchemy book, so yeah, don't have the Beginner's Guide to Alchemy. That's why we're missing it. Magic I got. I don't have alchemy. We should probably do something about this Shocker Brute. South of me. This space. Oops. Let's turn on dielectric temporarily. I think I'm just going to pulp him. I'm not going to try to get CBMs out of him. I'd have to have light to do it. I don't have light. It's only 1 a.m. I don't want to wait that long. Yeah, let's just dismember him. I don't want to take the chance. Alright, we're not tired yet. I, again, as always, don't remember what time frame my sleep cycle is on. Am I still trying to die in the Necropolis? Yeah, we haven't yet made it to the hard part of the Necropolis. But we've got the initial area cleared out. I just got to be a little more careful about getting swarmed under by 50 irradiated wanderers at a time. We're going to have to spend some time here resting so I can get my arm back up to strength as well. Unfortunately, with my healing rate and the imperceptive healer trait, it's going to be a slow deal. So we might be here for a few days. I might have to take a trip out to the road here, down this way, see if I can locate a car I can get to get some leather, because there's some things I can't repair because I'm running out of raw materials. I don't have enough leather patches and things like that. And I'm worried about turning on any lights during the nighttime. Being out in the open like this is really dangerous. When the quality of the Wanderspawns and the stuff that might show up from the city here are predators and necromancers and things like that, it's ugly. And I don't have any clear driving space to try to avoid pursuit. So, let's look at our gear first. Survivor backpack. I need to get that fixed up. Again, I'm going to need light to do it. So, I wish I could remember what my day-night cycle was. I want to say we've been down there fighting for quite a bit, but that doesn't really take all that much time. I think I am just going to try to sleep. Whoops. Oh, thanks for reminding me, game. Very polite. Turn that off again. And the sun will wake me up if I'm not wearing the blindfold. Got bandages and disinfectant. Now I need to set an alarm just in case we just toss and turn the entire time. So we'll say 6 hours. Yeah, we're gonna toss and turn. How much? The entire time? Pretty much. Usually I fall asleep just the instant before I was planning on doing something. Alright, so that's fine. Now let's get some work done. Alright, sewing kits. Fix, please. Yeah, I need leather patches. I can't even fix up my survivor suit. So we're going to have to go get some more leather patches. So that's going to be one of our intermediate goals. No, fix the light guards. Alright, none of our melee weapons are damaged. Got several hundred rounds of ammo, so we're still okay there. I don't need to carry that much with me currently. Excuse me. Oh, let's drop 160. I dropped them all. Alright, it's not what I wanted. Okay, let's leave. Oh. And we've got a few things here. do. Gotta figure out something I can spend some time doing here. Got no books left that I have any care to learn from. Very little in the way of magical stuff I want to learn either. Just not going to use most of it. Can't do Magus. Don't care about the necromantic stuff because it bothers me still. I cannot figure out a good, useful time to actually take advantage of it. I'll grab the Hollow Earth, I guess. Either Piercing Bolt or Shard Spray, I think. Although Shard Storm might be fun down inside the area there when I get surrounded by all those guys. Yeah, let's do Shard Storm. Earthshaper. I think this might be the first time I've done Earthshaper. Just go cast it once if it'll let me. Shard Storm. It's gonna be funny. Is it gonna hurt my vehicle? Spell radius of 1. Oh, this is the fun one where I hurt myself. Come on. Yeah. Valid targets. Self, ally, hostile, and ground. Alright, yet another spell I can't really take advantage of because it'll just hurt myself. Yeah, good one. Can we get that fixed, please? Shard Storm hits yourself. Spell radius of 1. Oh, what the hell can I do with that? Do I just have to live with that? Is that the trade-off for having it be a powerful damage spell? Because I have to take the hit myself as well as everything else around me getting hit? If it's intentional, I'll have to reevaluate it. If it's not intentional, then, yeah. I'm afraid to level it. It's not an animist, so I can't get the free levels like I did with from the Necronomicon, so... we'll do a little bit of light leveling. We'll see if it continues to be self-harm. Oh, for 8 hours. We'll probably get interrupted before then. Something comes and digs its way through my vehicle while I'm studying. Oh, the good old scratching torso. Here we go again. Oh my god, I hate this so much. All because it takes so many goddamn key presses to... and I instantly start scratching again. There are just certain mechanics in the game that I just can't stand. They're not interesting, they're not dangerous, they're not fun. They're just mindless key press tedium. I hate those kinds of mechanics. God damn it. Alright. So, I'm not going to do anything, apparently. Because anything I try to do, I'm just going to scratch myself. And it's the unholy scratching of infinite annoyance. It's just... if this is the way scratching is going to be handled, I'll just never... I'll never take schizophrenic again. It's just so goddamn annoying. Hey there, Fertile. Welcome back. Meds don't do anything. Meds last no amount of time. I'd be instantly out of meds, and I'd just be having the same problem again. So, that's the big problem, is the... I do have Thorazine, yes. I don't know that the Thorazine actually contributes to getting rid of the itchy skin. There's a term for it. I forget what they call it. I don't think Thorazine actually helps with this part. And even if it did, it lasts such a small amount of time, it's effectively useless. I mean, I'd go through my entire bottle of Thorazine just sitting here trying to get this one spell trained up a level or two. And then what? Then I'm back to having the exact same problem. Ugh. There's just a few mechanics that are like this that just drive me nuts. Just purely from a key press standpoint. I mean, I start scratching. I have to hit a key, then I have to go find the book, then I have to hit another key, then I have to hit 2 more keys, then I have to hit another key, then I have to hit 3-4 more keys, whichever direction I go, then I have to hit another key. It's like, ugh. Enough key presses in the game. Putting conditions in the game that then cause more key presses just is bad. It's just bad. Find something else to incorporate as a negative for schizophrenia. Itchy skin left arm. My fab didn't go up. It's the schizophrenia. It's just one of the random messages you can get from schizophrenia. You know, just like when I talk to myself or when I'm talking to random NPCs that aren't actually there. So, the bad feelings. I mean, it's not like schizophrenia doesn't have plenty of other negative things. No monster hallucinations anymore. I'm not sure why. I don't know why the hallucinations were removed. I thought they were hilarious. I loved having the hallucinations. They were funny. Got me in trouble. Got me killed once or twice. So, yeah, no more hallucinations. I'm not sure if there was some kind of a problem being caused by the hallucinations or what, but they're not part of the process anymore. Still overweight. I'm not worried about any of that. We're tired. It is 7 p.m. Cool. We'll get another night's sleep. Hopefully get us into the green on our arm. And I think when we wake up in the morning, or maybe early in the morning, if we wake up before the sun comes up, I'll try to make that trip to get some leather. Alright. Let's try one more time. See if we can get another hour and some. Get out of my vehicle. Let's go with the fighting knife. Get out the fighting knife and then I kick him to death. That is how my game seems to be going. One more hour. I love it. It's the scratching is so bad I'm damaging the bandages. You start scratching, your bandages are damaged. Alright, whatever, game. Your RM42 fighting knife says, did you hear that? I did not hear that, RM42 fighting knife. And I did damage to my arm. Look at this. Look at this. From scratching. I lost a bar of health because I scratched my arm. So hard, I actually damaged it. Yeah, I had a quick slip I was going to do for the itchiest itch that ever itched for the time that the itching woke me up during surgery and disappeared my CBM, but they fixed it the next day, so I decided not to publish that one. But yeah, so that's pretty annoying because that damage is probably as much as I heal in a full night's sleep just from scratching that arm. That is, I hate. I now hate schizophrenia so much. I'll never accept it again. If I get it somehow randomly from a game, I'm gonna purge it. I'm gonna debug purge it. It's full of nonsense. Too big, full of nonsense. Gee, new bandage, more disinfectant. If there was any chance of some kind of a longer-term medicine to deal with it, I'd be fine. But the fact that you can't do anything about it, really, Thorazine's totally useless because it just lasts no amount of time. I just can't stand it. Alright, try to sleep again. No visitors, please. No scratching. Let me sleep. I need a little bit healing in. Alright, slept all the way till morning, and we're back to that quarter bar again, or that half bar of health again. Ugh. Still overweight. I don't know if Thorazine's broke. It's just that's the way all medicines work in the game. They're all short terms. So it's more the drop rate. And I don't expect Thorazine to be a real common drug sitting around in the world, so I don't know. I don't know what the deal with it is. But this scratching stuff is pretty ridiculous. The worst case was definitely when I was sedated for surgery and it woke me up during the surgical process and disappeared the CBM. That was awesome. Crap. So I'm not back into the green. And if I keep scratching that left arm, don't currently have any left arm scratchiness going on. In 24 hours would be pretty good. So maybe some of the meds haven't been adjusted for the 6-to-1 change. I don't know. And again, I don't know that Thorazine... I thought I tested it when we first ran into the scratching problem, I don't know, 2-3 nights or 2 or 3 streams back in the series. I think I took a Thorazine and it didn't do anything with the scratching. And there's no aloe, there's no nothing. Yeah, I'm inside a vehicle. You can't see him when I'm inside a vehicle. Yeah, the whole infection status thing is recovery status is bad as well. So, damn it. I really didn't want to go out while I had this much damage. Let's go take a trip. I'll try to get out onto the road first. Yeesh, we're not very far from the road. Tough zombie. Let's switch to the axe. Hey, a vehicle! That is super convenient. Please have some seats. That's enough. Awesome. Alright, perfect. Let's pull seatbelts. Whoops! Excuse me? Oh, there we go. Gotta do it in the right order. I was gonna say, I know I got my tools with me. Failed to recover leather patches. Alright, how many did we get? 31. That'll last a little bit. Don't need springs, don't need ropes. Just keep looking down this road, see what else we got. Skeletal juggernauts, night stalkers, brutes. Oh yeah. You know, standard city welcoming party. Ah, the Juggernaut can see me, can he? From that far away. Must be because he's so tall. Oh, clay deposit. Look at those horde indicators in Granville. What is up with that? What the hell? City labels. Look at that. Really? That's like a solid, almost a solid, like 6x6 block of horde indicators. Yowzers. Clear it? Yeah. If it wasn't full of skeletal juggernauts and night stalkers and predators and hulks and shocker brutes, I'd probably try it. But that's crazy. That's just crazy. That's just a stupid amount of zombies. Huh. Alright, let's run back north. I got the leather I need for the moment. I think I'll run all the way up to that little house up there. See if we get lucky with one more vehicle. Hey, we did! Cool. Oops. Of course, both seats are damaged, and I'll probably get no leather out of them. Oops. Didn't bring enough volume. Forgot how much these leather patches are gonna take up space-wise. Well, I can't do much about it. Alright. So, we know where some more leather's sitting if I need to come back and grab it. I probably should. Should have just used the auto move. Somewhere around here, I think. Auto move thwarted by a raspberry bush. I think there's a setting I can turn off to prevent that, but that's funny. Try again. Alright, so we got the leather to finish fixing things. Let's grab... Alright, things fixed up. Alright, what else can we do? We haven't even healed up that that self-inflicted damage I cast on myself. How much damage does it do now if I try to cast it? 28! 28! we did 5 earlier? Did that thing... What did that start at? It did start at 5. It's already... Wait, no. Charge bomb. Oh, okay, it started at 20. Must be my protection factor saved me, so this time I'll take like 13 if I fire it off and it hits myself again. Alright, science time. Let's do a quick save. We may be reloading after this. If this spell keeps hitting me every single time I cast it, it's basically useless. So, valid targets ally, hostile, and ground. I mean, I'm okay with things that fire out and are going to hit things around me. So if you have like NPCs and they're standing in the area of effect, I'm perfectly fine with them getting hit. But I don't agree that it should hit myself. That's just silliness. So let's find out. Oh yeah. Hey, reflected off my torso. Yeah. So it tried to hit me. It just didn't penetrate my armor that time. Yeah, that's not... That's just... So last time, it probably bypassed my... my MBR vest. I'm gonna guess that's what happened. Is it bypassed this MBR vest with its 85% coverage, and that's probably why I took damage last time. Yeah, true. It did reflect into me. I don't know. I don't know. Two rounds to cast, 2 seconds, 10% fail chance. Spell radius is 2 currently. 28 damage. It's another one where I just don't see... Here's the problem. The times you would use this are when you're surrounded. Now, if you're surrounded... Any kind of casting time means you're going to get hit a number of times, possibly downed and delayed and so on. I think the spell's still going to go off, unlike some other activities, like if you're trying to aim a gun. But 28 damage, 2 seconds for 360 mana. I mean, compare that to Nature's Bow, 50 more mana, same cast time. And I can mow down 30, 40 enemies before this would go away. I mean, different situations. You'd use this for when you're completely surrounded and you need to thin out the crowd, but it's only going to do 28 damage, which is going to get mitigated by their clothing. So it's going to take multiple firings. I don't know. I'm gonna have to actually try to test it and see just what kind of damage it does and just how effective it is. I just honestly don't see. I mean, the whole time you're in this situation where this would be most useful, you should be doing your damnedest to get out of that situation. I don't know. It's another one of those where it seems fun until you actually dig down into the nuts and bolts of when and how you would use it, and then I'm just not sure it's actually going to have an effect. I don't know that it's going to be effective. Alright, so we solved the one problem. I basically just need to stay here for another day or so and do some more. It's not like the evolution can get any worse at this point. And so far, we're being left alone, just like I had hoped. Once we cleared the area several times and I've got that gap between me and the city, we've been able to sit up here and had one visitor in a day and a half or so, 2 days. So my plan is working in that regards. We just got to do a little more healing before I'm willing to go put us into any kind of danger again. So let's do some more of this. We'll try to level it some more, and I just again think it's going to be another one of those spells I just can't find an actual use for in game. 8 a.m. all day is fine, and I instantly start scratching my torso. At least it's not my arm this time. Oh, okay, scratching. Let me go press 14 more keys just so I can restart training again. Okay, I'll go press 14 keys again. No problem. It's a fun mechanic. I love pressing keys for no reason. Oh, okay. This is. Oh, I am so. I've gone an hour. I've been interrupted 4 times. Schizophrenia. It's one of the many side effects of schizophrenia. But, like I said, I don't believe there's an actual solution to it. I don't think Thorazine gets rid of it. I'll take some Thorazine. Let's find out. Am I carrying Thorazine? I am not carrying... Well, I am carrying it. So I got Thorazine. So we'll take Thorazine. I'm not sure how I can tell I've got Thorazine going on. Other than Depressant's 31. You feel a bit wobbly. Let's see if we can train while on Thorazine. 940. And we got the extremely itchy effect again. Yes. Where are you, tough zombie? Coming up from the south. Instantly takes a bite out of my backpack again. And there's the free days effect. Dex of perception. Well, that's fine. So now they're starting to send stuff at me a little more often. And now I'm down a full bar on my torso. Lovely. We need to throw some new bandages on. Still overweight. Alright, so I have no idea when the Thorazine wore off and whether it was affecting the itching or not. I saw the itching message appear over here right after we had taken the Thorazine, so I'm not sure if we got lucky. A test of 1 is not an answer. We're gonna have to test it a bunch of times and see if it helps. But it's the same problem. I mean, I'm going to run out of Thorazine. This is the Thorazine supply. I got 29 Thorazine after we're on day 61 and a stupid amount of looting of hospitals and ambulances and bathrooms. So I would still run out really, really quickly, typically. And then you're back to having the same problem. Bandaging's all set, tired. Yeah, let's just go straight to sleep. Nah, no alarm. Sleep till the sun comes up. Oh, we're in the green! We're in the green! Okay, I think one more day, then we'll get moving. Throwing maces is amazing for damage. Maces, plural? You carry around a quiver of maces, do you? A pouch of maces? What is a container for maces? High volume rucksack of maces. Give me my extra large mace bandolier. Hey there, Svankinson. Alright. One more time and then we're good to go. Right now we are not on Thorazine, and there's 4 hours of no problem. So I'm not convinced the Thorazine does anything for the itching. I think it's just random. We got the Shard Storm of self-immolation or self-infliction. Got it up to level 9. 34 cutting damage. Now we're getting to the point where I think it's gonna do enough damage where it might bypass my armor regardless of what I try to do. We got the spell radius up to 3, so we got another circle of damage. So I don't think we're gonna get it to 4. Still overweight. It'll max at 6. And maybe we can get it to 4. See what we can do. Charge Storm 10. Hey, we got it to 4. Look at that. Alright. 35 and 4 with a 0% fail chance. I think I'll stop there. I'm trying to level that. So we'll get this last night's sleep, and then we'll get busy doing some other stuff. Still overweight. Oops. Should have reset my bandages. Oh well. We got another portion of a bar. Something woke us up at 5:23. I think that was just regular. Oh, look, we got full moon. Full moon vision. Oh, right when the sun comes up. Alright, I think that's good enough. Still overweight. Hey, leg guards. Alright, need to head back down into the Necropolis. For that, I am going to need ammo up again. So I should probably just take the whole amount down to bunker up down there, have an ammo bunker. I'll just return to the ammo supply as needed. But we won't for now. Just grab another 300. Excuse me. I also need to make sure I've got my control laptop. Alright, so we've got the crowbar. I also need the pickaxe. Alright, it's only tools I can think of that I'm going to need down there. Do I want to take food and water? I don't think there's any chance of looting any down there. Food I'm not so worried about. Let's take a gallon of water though. Don't have any empty gallon jugs. How about berry cans? Excuse me? Oh, that's right. Apparently that still broke.